Hello Unlimited friends, it's Zara back again with Q&A about the law of attraction and its practical application to our lives. The question today comes from Krista. Krista says that she is a personal support worker, so a PSW, and she goes into the residences of seniors to help them with their daily things, getting ready, bathing, and looking after things in general. She says, I love what I do. I love helping people. I pre-pave every morning and I do the 16 seconds to 68-second Abraham exercise. For those of you who are not familiar with that exercise, I'm going to pin a video up here that explains it. Usually, I feel pretty good. So I don't understand why when I get to work at least 2 or 3 times a week, I have clients shouting and screaming at me. All right, Krista. I think that this sort of confrontation situation is not just something that someone like yourself who is in a customer service role where you're helping people encounters. I think that confrontations can happen in office environments. Confrontations can happen between parents and children. Confrontations can happen between spouses and partners. So confrontation can take place between people in many different situations. I'm going to specifically talk about your situation. However, I'm going to use principles that are general in nature, that anyone who is experiencing confrontation in any of their aspects of their life can use these principles. So I recommend staying and watching till the end because I'm going to give you useful examples and tips and tricks in order to assist with this situation. The very first thing, Krista, that I want to say to you is that do you believe that you are the creator of your own reality? What that means is I'm basically asking you, do you really believe in law of attraction? Given the fact that you've already written to me saying that you do the 16-second to 68-second exercise from Abraham Hicks, I'm going to assume that the answer to that question is yes. Yes, Zara, I believe in the law of attraction. Well, then the next thing I'm going to say to you, Krista, is if you believe in the law of attraction, then you understand that you create your own reality. Law of attraction is exact and precise. It does not give you results that are not in keeping with your vibration. So even though you pre-pave in the morning, Krista, and you do the 16-second to 68-second exercise, but where is your vibration? Your vibration is creating the results that you're getting from your clients, where some of them are screaming and shouting at you. They are being unpleasant to you, even though you are there to help them. So it is always about how you are thinking your thoughts when you're actually going into these people's homes. It's not enough, first of all, just to pre-pave once in the morning. Really, what ought to happen is for you to pre-pave every single client visit that you are making. Sit in your car before you actually go in. It will just take you maybe 60 seconds, maybe 90 seconds to pre-pave that actual visit. I am visiting with Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so today. I want them to be happy to see me. I want them to appreciate all the things that I help them with. I want to enjoy my visit with them. I want to come away from this visit feeling that I was of value to this client. And I want to leave our interaction in a place where we will both look forward to seeing each other again. Because I understand something about you and about the work that you do. And what I know to be true, Krista, is that you care about your clients. They're almost like grandparents that you're visiting. They become like an extension of your own family. And that is one of the aspects of your job that you really appreciate. You like helping them. And so you've got to remind yourself of that before you enter their home. What that will do is it will prepave your vibration. Because I know just now what is happening with you is that even before you go in to see them, you are hesitant. You're hesitant because of the last time that you saw them, and you still remember, oh, Mr. So-and-so shouted at me the last time I visited him. I wonder if he's in a good mood today. And if that was the thought that you had, then that's what you're prepaving. Your thoughts prepave, you see? And so when you put a thought like that out there, now you are the one, because you are the creator of your reality. You have created a situation, a scenario where Mr. So-and-so can very well be unpleasant to you again, just like they were the last time. And this is where I teach the 6 thinking choices. I'm going to link up a video up here about the 6 thinking choices. So in any moment in time, you have the decision-making capability of which direction your thoughts are going to take. One of the 6 thinking choices is going past negative, which means looking at what happened before and thinking about it in the now. Even though it happened in the past, but you're thinking about it in the now, means that you are creating it again in your future. So if you were sitting in your car before you went into Mr. So-and-so's home and you remembered the last time when he shouted at you, then you are thinking about him shouting at you in this moment. And because you are thinking about it in this moment, you are calling it forth into the next moment, which is when you will actually go into his house. So that's number 1 thing that I want you to understand. Number 2 thing that I want you to understand is that even though you're feeling good in the morning, you prepave, you do the 16-second exercise, the thing you need to understand about the emotional scale is that we don't stay stuck or fixed at that place high on the emotional scale. We are moving up and down the emotional scale all the time. And it is your thoughts about the person that you're going to visit next, your expectation about this person, that will bring you down the emotional scale. Why? Because you're remembering the last time that didn't go well. You have the option, however, to remember the last time that did go well and forget about the one time that he was upset, because maybe that was a day when he wasn't really feeling well. Maybe there was something going on in his life. Maybe he was worried about one of his children. Something in his life prompted him to behave the way he did, but that's not who he really is. And I say that, and I want you to understand that when someone is unpleasant to another person, they are not that forever. They were only that in that moment in time. And they were like that in that moment in time because they are also going up and down the emotional scale. So if you didn't expect them to be low on the emotional scale, if you prepaved and you were high on the emotional scale and you expected good things from this person, then you would meet them at a place high on the emotional scale and your interaction with them would go absolutely beautifully. And that's the thing you need to understand, because no one does anything to you, because it is law of attraction and you are the manifester and creator of every single thing that happens in your life. And so I know what happens is that even before you go into their homes, you're already afraid. You're afraid of what might go wrong. And you've got to replace that feeling of being afraid with a different feeling. The feeling that things can go right, that you're going to have an amazing interaction with this client. And when you take that feeling with you, then you're going to really, really start thriving. The other thing is to appreciate your visit with your client after you come out of their home. Again, for 60 seconds, sit in your car and appreciate the person that you just visited with. I like this about them, and this about them, and this about them. I'm so glad that I have this client. Because of them, I am earning money. I enjoy the money that I earn. I like doing the kind of work that I do. I feel of value, that I am able to help these seniors stay in their homes for a longer period of time. It makes me feel good. So if you come back out and you do that appreciation, that is going to go a long way to help lay the foundation of the vibration for your next visit. Because the other alternative is that you come out and you start thinking, I didn't like this, I didn't like this, I didn't like this. They're always like this. And now you're laying a completely different emotional, vibrational foundation for your next visit. So, Krista, I hope that you find this helpful, and try it. Try it and come back and tell me how it went. Because I can guarantee you, whether it is a client or whether it is a loved one that you're interacting with, if you use the same principles that I just showed you, which is pre-paving, 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 and then appreciating after the fact, appreciate, and use the paradigm of the 6 thinking choices, I guarantee that all your interactions with all your clients and your loved ones will improve. All right. I hope everyone finds this useful, and I know that you can take these principles and apply them to your life. So if you found this useful, can you please leave me just a number 1 or an emoji in the comments below? I would really appreciate it. I like to know that you came here and found this material of value. And before you leave, remember to subscribe and click the like button. I would love to invite you back to future videos. Bye for now.